Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. I'm vegging it. As you can see, my kids broke my ring light, so somewhat in the dark today. So please come in the room. I did a couple of pre-pull cards. I'm going to get this turned on so I can see you guys' comments. Hey Crystal, how are you? 2012, hey. Okay, so today we're going to do a fun read on what is it that they want you to know. And so I have pre-pulled a love card, which is expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, and informing you. I feel like this new person that you guys might be, starting to get to know or just meeting or that's coming in towards you. I feel like you stay on their mind a lot, but at the same time, I feel like they are kind of taking things slow, right? But then we also have karmic relationship, which is resentment and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, and turmoil and fleeting. I feel like this is something, I'm just going to go ahead and read this one. Then we have camera, which is reminiscing. We also have making memories, learning from the past, and perception. I feel like there's something about this person or some things that they do that kind of trigger you. It's like, it's exciting. It's new. You like it. It's kind of like you guys are into each other and they're doing these things to show you affection, right? But at the same time, there's little things that pop up here and there that trigger you. And it's not necessarily them. It's things from the past that make you like pull up old feelings or make you feel some type of way, right? But I also feel like this new person, like they want to make new memories with you. But at the same time, it's like they've learned from the past and they're not trying to make those same mistakes. And I also keep hearing like change your perspective will change your life. It's like they have a new perception on things, but I feel like you guys also have a new perception on things. So you're not trying to really read too much into stuff, but really just go with the flow. But there's just certain little things that might trigger you that make you doubt what it is that's going on. Divine Gemini, hey Jojo, how are you? Because then we also have the Knight of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is on the camera karmic relationship with Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Cups is on the love call. So this is like, it's a new romance that's coming in. It's a new romance that you guys have. So it's still new. I feel like you need to follow your heart. You know which way to go. But at the same time, those triggers, I feel like those triggers are bringing up the past memories of somebody that, was really deceptive, right? And so it's like, I don't feel like it's these huge things that are going on, but at the same time, the little things are just making a huge impact and you're trying not to overreact here. But this is definitely a new opportunity, right? I feel like it's a new adventure for you guys. I feel like you guys are making these healthy choices there. Make sure you stay in your self-care, right? You're choosing to be happy and love life. And I feel like those triggers are the things that make you like, oh no, I don't want to go down that path again. But yet it's a different person and it's not the same situations that you were in before. Let's see. I'm going to grab some more of those here in a second. Because on the bottom, we have the Queen of Coins, right? Which is like you guys are secure within yourself and you're thinking practical about things versus jumping off your rocker. Hey, AEW, how are you? What else do we have for the Page of Cups? We have the Ten of Coins, which is like, setting a legacy. It's a new beginning. We have that, which is on the Page of Cups here. I feel like this person really thinks about you a lot. They don't want to move too fast, but at the same time, they see this going long term. I feel like they really have it together. This could be something that's like your Ten of Pentacles, right? It's kind of like you guys together can build something so great, so large, but at the same time, it's going to take time. Then we have the Nine of Coins, Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Coins, which is like everything that you've worked for. I feel like it's paying off, and that's why you don't want to go down the same path. And so those triggers really, sometimes they seem bigger than what they are because it's hurtful, right? Like I feel like somebody here is just kind of disappointed about a situation that maybe you expected to be a little bit differently, right? It's dry in your neighborhood. Somebody that's going to come in new. You just have to be open. And then we have the Two of Coins, which is balancing your priorities. It's like, at the same time, it's like you see this coming. You're going to notice it whenever it does come. But at the same time, this person has triggers. So then you kind of go off and it's like you're focused on yourself, focused on your own legacy, focused on balancing out your priorities, right? But also working on adapting to the change that's coming in. I feel like this is a big adaptation in a way. It's kind of like when things are going good and then something happens and you're like, fuck it, I'm out. This is the Four of Wands, but it's in the reverse. I feel like you feel like this person is kind of not very supportive. It's like it's conflicted within the home, or maybe they have some stuff that's going on in their home that I don't know. It's like it interferes with how things flow between you guys, if that makes sense. Ten of Swords in the reverse, and also we have the Five of Coins. I feel like the only way to go is up. It's like you guys are on this fruitful new path, but then you get back to dealing with something that this person does that triggers you, and it's like you don't feel very like they're not very supportive. Like, it's like they're on their own terms. Like they want to see you when they want to see you, and that really doesn't fly well, right? Instead of it working with both of your schedules. I also feel like this person's a little bit needy, like they need your time, but they want your time whenever it's convenient for them. That's also like balancing the priorities. That could be you. Like you want somebody's time when it's convenient to you because you have other priorities at hand, and you put those other priorities before this. It's like a conflicting message, right? But I feel like that's just because like you've learned from your past, you're not willing to make those same mistakes again. But you want to make new memories with somebody else at the same time. And this somebody else wants to make new memories with you. But it's like it's not open lines of communication. Hey, TT, how are you, my love? Happy Saturday. It's like 100 and forever out here. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is sideways. I feel like there's a huge like conflict within yourself. It's like setting your boundaries and staying strong. Staying strong within your boundaries, right? But it's like you want to stay in control, but at the same time, it's kind of something just kind of feels a little bit like overwhelming, like trying to learn how to balance all this stuff so you don't make you don't want to repeat those same mistakes. Or maybe this person has a conflict like within themselves. They don't know how to properly balance things so it doesn't move too quickly, but yet it doesn't move too slow. That makes sense. That's the situation. But I feel like eventually like this person's emotionally stable. So it's kind of like you both made your mistakes in the past. We learn from your mistakes, but at the same time, it's still learning how to get those priorities balanced and how it flows evenly, like that equal give and take versus it being one way and then being another way. It's like they want your time. They're thinking of you, but at the same time, they don't want it to move too quick. They want you to come along, but yet at the same time, they don't want you to come along because they're still trying to get to know you and they don't want things to move too quickly. But at the same time, it's like making you feel possibly like a one end or the other. Like the roles can be reversed, like a bit of disappointment, but yet understanding what's really going on. What else do we have for this situation? What was the collective? What did they want the collective to know about this situation? Hey, Tony, how are you? I think they're really attracted to you. You guys might be teasing them. But I also feel like there's some kind of like a third party temptation here. Like possibly if this is new and they're still dating other people, it's kind of like they like you better, but they're still kind of playing the field to make sure this is what they really want. maybe you guys get a sense of that. And it's kind of like, well, I'm not with you, but at the same time, you're not trying to entertain anything. It's like teaching somebody how to treat you, you know? What else do we have? What's the tea on this situation? Let us know. Let us know. I feel like, you know, you guys are really charming, but yet you have these boundaries that you've set, right? It's like you're not going to enable somebody to treat you wrongly, and you're going to speak your mind. And that kind of like throws them off. But at the same time, they admire it. It's like they like healthy boundaries. But yet they're still trying to learn how to maneuver around having boundaries and also moving things forward and not getting stagnant. Abundance, positive mindset, manifest gratitude and blessings. I feel like you guys have some extra blessings coming your way that you know. So that's why you're just kind of like, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to move on about my business. And then they pop back up and they try to do something to woo you and let you know that they really like you. Then we have picture, looking at pictures, missing you, and then making new memories. So it's definitely like this person wants you around. They want to make new memories with you, but at the same time, they don't know how to balance things out so that it moves smoothly. Like they're still learning. Like they don't want to end up in another like a karmic relationship. And the roles can be reversed. I mean, take it how it resonates for you, right? Like possibly you're learning how to balance out having boundaries and things moving forward, and yet not moving too quick, and not like it not being stagnant at the same time, like learning how to move it forward slowly without it going too quickly, but yet, you know, not making it seem like you're not interested if you are. Does that make sense? Then we have backstab, heartbroken and pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. I feel like possibly there's also a situation like can go on that maybe because it's like hot and cold, but it's like it's lukewarm. So with it being lukewarm, because it's not maybe moving at a pace that you're used to, that's what triggered. That's what these bringing up these triggers. So then you think they're being sneaky, you think they're being deceptive, then possibly they're really not being sneaky and deceptive. They're staying focused because they don't want something to end up like it being stabbed in the back or it being sabotaged here. It's like somebody's conflicted, like how to move things along properly. Interesting. Let's grab some of these. Where is it? It's not that. I'm going to grab some of these right quick. Sorry, this is kind of a short read, but it's kind of to the point. But I'm probably going to do another one here. Bring on the blessings? Right on. I agree, 2012. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Possibly that's what they do when they kind of go blank for a day or two. It's just kind of like they're recharging themselves. Or maybe that's what you guys do. Like maybe you just don't feel like talking to anybody for a couple of days. It's kind of like it's self-recharge, and then you're just like, oh, hey, how's it going? But it sends kind of like a conflicting message versus just being like, hey, I need some time alone, and keeping those lines of communication open. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Oh, shuck it, duck it now. They need to get it together so we can sail off in the sunset. I agree, 100%. I am with you on that one. They need to get it all the way together. Like it's not rocket science. Just keep the lines of communication open and things will flow more smoothly so somebody's not left in the dark. And then we have, it's safe for you to love, open your heart, and give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. I saw that song pop in my head. You guys know that song by Ed Sheeran? Love, 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 crazy love. I don't know. It's one where they're dancing. It's an old one, but it's really good. Anyways, you guys know which one I'm talking about. The girl's wearing a white dress and they're dancing all around the ballroom and he's singing this love song to her. It was like 10 years ago. But that's the song's popping in my head. What you want, son? Do not wear that jersey outside to play. Change into something that's play clothes. Thank you. And then we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This is all positive. Like nothing negative is coming out. Children, your love life is being affected by children. I think that's most of us. I mean, if you have kids, you have to think about them. Makes things move a bit slower. Then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith will bring you in romance. And then we have engagement. This is all positive. I dig it. You guys are getting it. It says your love life is ascending to higher levels of commitment. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. And that all comes down to that communication factor that we were just talking about. But anyway, so I guess that's kind of our what they want you to know. What? Okay, bye. That's our what they want you to know. It's kind of short, sweet, and to the point. I'm probably going to come back on here in a bit and we'll do another one. So let me know what you think and give me some good topics. I don't know. What is it that you guys want to do? You want to do like a tea read? Do you want to get into the drama? Like, what do you guys want to do? It's Saturday and I'm bored. So let's have fun. All right, guys. I love you. Smash that like button. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, let you guys know when I'll be on again next. And until next time, stay epic, stay fabulous, stay blessed, and I'll see you again. Namaste.